Okay guys, we got that on. It's torqued down. The brakes are bled. Now, I did make a video of polishing that. I polished it. And I ran out of memory, so the video somehow automatically deleted itself. So this video here is going to pick up to where I'm refinishing the cups. You know, but you know, you guys know how you polish these aluminum parts. You know, look how nice and shiny we got that. Now that brake light switch, that's a second one on there, because that did go bad on me like 2 years ago, maybe even 2.5 years ago. So yeah, the brakes should stop on a dime now. You know, I rebuilt that one. I rebuilt the front caliper. Our rotors are good. You know, matter of fact, I have another one around. Let me see if I can find that. I want to show all y'all out there that don't have a Bigdog how these rotors are made, because these are floating rotors. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. I got this on eBay without... Actually, I got this on eBay with the outer disc. But this pattern is different from the original pattern. Now take a look at this, and take a look at the one I have on there now. The tiers they're more oval. You see the difference? Now this is the disc that came with. This is the outer disc that came with the bike. The people I bought this off of, they actually gave me an inspection sticker. Guys, look how bad. Look at the grooves, man. The guy that had this bike, he must have stopped the bike just with the rear brake a lot. I don't even think you can. I don't even think you can cut this down. Yeah, but they gave me an inspection sticker with this on the bike. Now let me show you why this is a floating. Floating rotor. So what you do, excuse me, what you do when you buy these, you don't have to buy the whole thing. You just buy this. You buy the outer disc, and these pop off. This falls out. Then you put the new disc on, and you pop these guys back in. Okay, these, I always check these when I inspect the motorcycle. As a matter of fact, I'll take a good look at the rear one to make sure that none of these are missing. I mean, they're almost impossible. They're almost impossible to fall off. Like you can see this one here. This one here isn't really seating real good. You know. But that's how you change these. You pop these clips out, and then you know, you pop this out and you put a new one on. You put these clips back in, and the fasteners, the rivets, they go right in too. We got a scratch here. We could probably take that scratch out and resell this, but I'm going to keep this because I mean I could always use this. You know, it's. So yeah, anyway, when I was polishing up that the caliper, the video shut off, memory filled, and it deleted the video I made. So you guys are going to see it picking up. Right now it's raining outside. Naturally, it's raining once again, and that's the only thing I have to do. And I was test drive this to see how they are, to see how the brakes work. Other than that. By the way, The cups in the calipers are aluminum, or they're magnesium, but I think they're aluminum. I thought they were stainless steel, but well, you guys will see in the video. My camera reached the maximum recording, guys. It shut off on me. I had to delete some old videos, man. You know, back in the days, I was able to fit. I think I have like 1 terabyte of room on this, and it's filling up. So I think I must be recording in a large format. So I'm going to pause this, and when I'm done buffing these out, I'll restart this. Okay, all the cups are restored. Got those two. Got all the scratches out, guys. Now I'm going to blow these out. We're going to hold the 1 feed inlet. Alright, I think it's good enough. Now, you know, and these go in pretty easy. You have to work, you have to feed them in a little bit. You know, you start by doing that, and that's it. They go right in like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just wipe them down, because this cream that they supply you with, you have to coat the outside of the cups, that way they slide in real easy. I don't think that cream will last a long time. It might last maybe, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 days. But it won't last. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys. This way I don't use up too much memory. Make sure when you put these in, make sure that they're in flat. Make sure they're not twisted. Because if they're twisted, you're gonna have, your brake fluid's gonna be leaking, and your pistons aren't going to be operating properly, guys. So make sure those are flat. Make sure they're in properly. Okay, I got all the flat O-rings in properly. Because a couple of mine, when I put them in, they did twist a little bit. And they might look like they're seated, but they're not seated properly. So make sure these are in flat. Okay, now breaking the seal will help. That'll help. Okay, is this empty or what? What did they do? Give me an empty one? Got that. That one. That one. And that one. Okay, and lubed the inside of it up a little bit. Okay, guys. There we go. Pretty easy, Mrs. Beasley. Okay. Easy does it, just like my cousin. Like I said, this stuff isn't going to last a long time in here. I don't think it will. That one in. And last but not least, I'll see if this one gives me trouble. Usually the last one's a class clown, you know. Usually. How'd I know that, huh? Okay, here we go. Okay, all four are in. Now, these little guys here, we're going to put those in. All right, I'll get a couple of our... now, I'm not putting any Loctite on these. Going to get our bolts ready. I got my new O-rings in, as you see, in the feed ports. Here, let's do this. Put that one in like that. Where the hell's my... I gotta get myself ready here, guys. Hold on. Alright, got the socket. We have our washers on here. Okay, now I got to find the torque for this. I had it written down on something, but no, I don't have it there. These have to be torqued down. Okay. Let's put these other two in first. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to polish the ends of these. Because when you look on this side here, they show. Now, if you would take this bike to a bike show, that's some of the stuff the judges look at. Believe it or not, they'll look at small stuff like that. You know, I'm not... this motorcycle is far from being a show bike. But if you guys decide to do that, if you decide to enter it in the show, man, make sure that you polish the faces of those fasteners. Okay, I'm gonna just hand tighten these. Now I gotta look for my torque setting, guys. Okay, guys, the manual. I looked at the Bigdog manual. They actually want you to put Loctite on. I think it's 242 Loctite on your caliper fasteners. So I'm going to put just a little dab on these. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I put more on the mounting screws, on the mounting fasteners. And the torque is 25 foot-pounds for the mounting fasteners and for the caliper fasteners also. So I guess they want to make sure these don't come loose. I'm not going to mount this because my master cylinder lid screws, I want to replace them. The ones in there now are they're convex. I'm going to put button head or like a square top. I mean they're going to be Allen head drive. They're going to be Allen drive. But the openings are like, they're wearing down a little bit. And those tiny little things, man, they are tough to find. I don't even know if I can find them at the hardware store. So I might go to the hardware store either tomorrow or Sunday and see if I can. I'd like to put button heads on top of there, to be honest with you. I like the button head look. But they are really rough to find. So, all right, I'm going to torque this down 25 foot-pounds. Now, my torque wrench measures in inch-pounds, so every 12 is a foot-pound on this. And this goes up to 250. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this. I'm going to start off at 200. As I learned this actually from my teacher in auto mechanic class. He was he was a master engines. And he told me never torque. He taught me how to torque up slowly, how to gradually torque up to the setting. You know what he basically, like if it was 100 foot-pounds, you torque it up to 50 foot-pounds and 75 foot-pounds, and then 100 foot-pounds. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to torque it up gradually. Okay, we got our torque. You know what? Boy, I hate this goddamn thing. Wish I had another one. Yeah, I do have another one. Everything flying around. All right. Let's do the inner ones first. Okay. That one. That one. Okay, now we'll go to town. We'll do it all the way now. That's 230, 235, 240. Okay, that's 250. That's 250. I gotta buy a better torque wrench. This is a cheap Pittsburgh torque wrench. Okay. And there we go. This is rebuilt. Blown out. New O-rings on the feed ports. Polish the pistons. And we put new flat O-ring, cup O-rings in, whatever they're called. Okay, and the old ones, before I lose these, we're going to put them right there. Because they're probably still good. Alright, guys. Man, I wish I had a rubber nozzle. You know, I used to have gasket sealer, guys, when I put my Honda together. Alright, we'll leave this like it is right now. Let me show you guys the remember in the last video I was talking about buying a second set of stop nuts for that for the swing arm adjust, for the final drive belt adjusters. Well, I got those. Let me show you guys that, and what I want to do next is I want to get those new little Allen head drive bolts for the top of the rear master cylinder. I want to replace. I want to get new ones for that, because I hope I can even get those off. I mean, they're going to be tough, because they're the last time, like the where your Allen drive socket goes in, they're worn down. That's why I want to replace them. I hope to God I can get them off. So, all right, let me show you guys the fasteners. Yeah, see. All right, let me see if I can turn the light on, guys. All right, there we go. Now that's a 1 inch. That's 1 inch long, and let me see if I get the size here. Okay, that's the size right there. 3/8 16 TPI times 1 inch long. Yeah, so we're going to pick this up. See those right there? I want to replace those. Those two little Allen head fasteners there. I want to replace them. So I'm going to go to the hardware store, guys, and we'll pick this up once I get those.